Aguini Ushla Corja Goyle, Shasamid and Fode, Marichas or Shinsha Riv, Leglina in Ogri, Nyartan Ogreag, August Bash the Rare, Armriher. Irish men and Irish women, we stand for life as we always have and as we always will, as the generations did before us, because we have the certain belief that our cause is just, that our truths are eternal, and that we will make this a pro-life nation once again. And we march today to hold this government to account. We demand that the 3-day wait promised, it was promised in 2018 in order to persuade reluctant voters, well, we demand that now it is retained. And we are here to tell our TDs that if they try to scrap the 3-day wait, if they try to renege on that promise, they will pay a price in their constituencies. We are here to demand that they acknowledge that their actions have brought about this heartbreaking situation where the abortion rate in Ireland has spiraled to a deeply disturbing 8,156 abortions in 2022. It's almost unbelievable. 8,156 babies killed in just 1 year. 31,000 babies killed in total since the 8th was repealed. And yet, right now, in Dáil Éireann, not content with aborting so many innocent children, our equivalent of the Eye of Sauron is moving still. Instead of being ashamed by the horrific outcomes of their actions, they are seeking to extend abortion even further. And so we have Fianna Gael's Neil Richmond, and Green Party ministers including Catherine Martin, and independent Verona Murphy, and the left, and all of the obedient slaves in Sinn Féin, voting for an even more extreme measure proposed by the abortion extremist herself, Breed Smith. These people are ghouls. There is no other word for them. How else can you describe people who want abortion on request, legalised to when the baby is 6 months gestation? We are here today to stand against that proposal. And the same people in Dáil Éireann, Stephen Donnelly and his cabinet, legalising a law to lock up people who want to pray against abortion. They are driven by nothing but malice. What else motivates a bill that wants to lock up people for silently praying? But here today we stand in defiance of that too. We stand for life. We stand against the cruelty of the political establishment, against the lie that tells women they have no other options, against the push to take the lives of the most vulnerable and helpless. And here is why we will win, because the cruelty of abortion is destroying itself. And while it will not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, life will win. I promise you that. Life will win. It will win precisely. It will win precisely because those who relentlessly push abortion are overlooking the obvious. They are aborting their own future. Last year, Ireland's abortion rate jumped 22%. In Britain, this year, early figures show that it has jumped in that country by an equally appalling 17%. Now in Britain, they are aborting more than 1 in every 4 babies. They are aborting their own future. The pro-abortion campaigners in Ireland are aborting their own future. But those of you who are here today, in your thousands, marching for life, with your children in your arms, with your grandchildren by the hand, and with your unshakable faith in your hearts, you will decide the future, and that is why life will win. You are the future because the future belongs to those who show up. The future belongs to those who love and welcome all of their children. Every lie that was told to destroy the 8th Amendment has now been revealed to be a deceit, to be a falsehood. The 31,000 lives, the children that will never walk this green and fair land, Their deaths are a stain on this once proud pro-life nation. And the women so utterly failed by this government, who leave them with no choice, who don't even care enough to recognise that abortion doesn't give women choices, it simply tells them they are on their own. But that shameful situation is not ours. It is theirs. It belongs to those who campaign for abortion. We stand against that, and we always will. And we come here today in hope. Not just in hope, but in defiance. And also, not just with hope, but with pride. Pride that there are so many thousands here, the young, the old, the brave, the bold, marching in hope and defiance, because we will never bow the knee, we will never accept this law, and we will make Ireland abortion-free once more. And we have pride in every ordinary man and every ordinary woman who does the extraordinary counter-cultural act of loving each other, of loving their children, and of raising up a mighty pro-life generation who will take back this culture, overturn this cruel law, and make Ireland pro-life once again. And we have pride that at a time when so much of the world is inexorably aborting their future, you reject that cruelty, and in rejecting it, you are the living embodiment of what the future will be, of what the future will hold. You are, as Thomas Davis once wrote, the voice which like thunder speaks. You are the light and the witness that will not be silenced. You are the hope, the defiance, and the witness. And today, we rally for life, but tomorrow, together, we will make Ireland abortion-free once more. Go to Niamh Uí Bhriain.